Hello, my name is Mrs. Balzo, and I will be your language arts teacher this year. This is my 31st year, yes, 31st year teaching at Mason High School. So I've seen a lot of people, I've had a lot of students, I've seen a lot of changes, and I'm excited about year 31 and getting to know all of you. My classroom is set up a little bit differently than some of your other classrooms. For instance, I do have seating in there that's comfortable, but we still have to pay attention. But you have some choices of the types of seats that you would like to sit in. And I do allow you to eat and drink in my classroom. I don't want anybody starving or dehydrated. However, you're responsible for cleaning up any messes that you make with your food or your drink. And I do what's called a flipped classroom. And that means that instead of me lecturing to you every day and then you going home and doing your homework, I put my lectures, which are never longer than 10 minutes, and they hardly ever go 10 minutes, but I put those on video, and your homework is to watch the videos. Sometimes I'll ask you to bring things to class with you the next day. Sometimes I'll offer some extra credit when you're watching my video, but you have to watch the videos at home. So if you absolutely have no internet and no way to watch the videos at home every night, then please see me one-on-one and I'll problem solve with you. And then in my class, you do the activities. So it's like you do the homework in school. And that way, if you have questions, you can ask me instead of your parents who may not know the answer to the questions. So you'll be busy in my classroom, you'll be active in my classroom, and sometimes you'll do things silently, like work on something without working with other people. Maybe even I'll give you reading time, and you'll be watching videos at home, listening to the instruction. So on the videos, I'll be explaining new concepts. I'll be introducing an activity you're going to do. I'll be reviewing for a test. I don't do it in class. And that makes it easy for you to be able to hit the pause button, rewind. If you're better at focusing in a quiet room at your house than in a room where there are distractions at school, this will allow you to really focus in on what it is I'm sharing with you. Now, I do want to tell you some of my videos might be from previous years. In some years, I had really short hair. Sometimes I'm wearing glasses. Sometimes I don't straighten my hair, so it's curly. So it might look different in different videos, but it's me, and it has the information you need. So to finish off tonight's video, I do want to tell you what we're going to be doing in class on the first Wednesday, in case you're watching this early. On the first Wednesday of school, everybody's going to be making little posters. I'll have everything you need to do that. And the posters are going to have your names on it and the significance of your name. Now, if you can actually look up what your name means, great. Like, for instance, my first name is Arlene. And when I Google the name Arlene, it says Arlene means a promise. And so that would be the significance of my name, that it means a promise. And I feel like I'm that way too. If I make a promise to somebody, I'm going to keep it. Now, some of you might have names where you can't find that. And so what I would do is give you a couple ideas. One, you could ask your parents why they named you that and what they felt the name meant. Or you could just say what you feel like your name means. Like, my name means strength, or my name means empathy, or my name means power, So whatever you think your name might mean. And we're going to put those up everywhere because our names are important. And also, I will work really hard to get to know all of your names. Even though I have thousands of students' names in my head from the last 3 decades of teaching, every year I have brand new kids, brand new students, you. And so I will work to get to know your names and to pronounce them correctly. My name is mispronounced a lot, so I understand. The last name Balzo gets confusing because there's a C in it that's silent. The C is silent. So if you can remember the C silent, then you probably will pronounce Balzo correctly. But if you forget, you'll probably butcher it like a lot of people do. I'll try not to butcher your names. I'm going to work really hard to get to know all of your names. So 1, I'm excited to meet you. 2, you get to choose where you want to sit as long as you don't abuse that privilege. You can eat and drink in my class as long as you don't abuse that privilege. And you do the work in my class, and I have you watch the lectures at home on video. So those are the main takeaways from this. Oh, one last thing. If you love to be creative with your posters, feel free to bring in 3D objects to add to your poster. I will have hot glue. So if you want to add sequins or buttons or yarn or a 4-leaf clover or an emblem of some sort, please feel free to bring that in on the first Wednesday of school. Thanks and have a great rest of your summer. I'll see you soon.